I'm gonna say this. This is a subject that I touched before, and I'm gonna touch on it again. If you're looking for me to spare anybody's feelings, don't like this post. If you're looking for me to be politically correct, don't join this live. This live is going to be just how it needs to be. This live is if the shoe fits, wear it. Hear me and hear me good. If you want to know how to come to the conclusion of many of the crimes that go on, follow the women. If you want to find where the drugs being hid, follow the women. If you want to find where the murderers laying, follow the women. I'm going to say this, and I'm going to say this clear. For mostly everything that goes on most times in Orleans Parish, when it comes down to murder, when it comes down to drugs, when it comes down to robbing, when it comes down to killing, half of these young men who are out here doing it do not have their own place. They are being housed, fed, and taken care of by female family members or female lovers. And it makes no sense for us to get out here, hoop, holler, and cry when we sleeping with the criminals or raising the criminals. If 85% of the African American community in Orleans Parish lease on the home or mortgage on the house is in the name of the woman, that means they are hiding the drugs in your house, they are hiding the guns in your house, they are laying in your house. Which means they selling the drugs around your kids. They have the guns around your kids. They have the drugs and guns around you. They go out there and they don't do nothing with themselves. Go out there and rob, rape, and kill people and come back to your house. Your children, your grown sons who don't have no job but stay dressed to kill, stay with money and have guns and drugs in your house. And you think that as soon as something go on, you look and you want to holler about crime when you are housing and abetting criminals. Too many women want the D-boys, want the drug dealers, you want the dudes that fight on you, you want the dudes that beat on you, and then you want to holler things need to stop. You want me to be real? A lot of our men don't have control of themselves. A lot of our men do not have control of their thinking. A lot of men do not have control of their mental health. A lot of the men do not have control of their financial status. A lot of men do not have control of how they get around, do not have control of where they lay. Most of the men that are around us are being taken care of by women. They are being housed by women, whether it's their mother or a woman. And after they go through the streets spreading drugs like poison, they come home and lay with you, impregnate somebody else with no job, no goals, no nothing, selling nickel and dime drugs, and turn around and then come back and lay in your house. And when the killers come looking, they come into your house, or when the police come knocking, they come into your house. So if you want me to have a clarion call, I'm about to have a clarion call to the women. You know your son ain't buying nothing. If you know your son ain't paid for it, then how is it making it to your house? My children cannot bring nothing into my house that I know I didn't pay for, and they ain't got no job and no money. So when your child coming in there with new tennis, new phones, clothes, you tell me where they're getting it from. You know you didn't buy it. You know they ain't got no job. When you pay your bills with drug money, You paying your bills with drug money, but then you hollering about the crime need to stop. You aiding and abetting the crime. When you want to turn around and you want to sleep with this one and then smile in the face of somebody who you know beefing with this one, because half of these females is one of the reasons a lot of this mess keep going on. So since y'all won't talk, let's have a real conversation. Because truth of the matter is, y'all know what's going on. They pillow talking y'all. After he done slept with somebody else, he can come and pillow talk you. So he gonna make you feel like you better than another woman. You sitting there fighting her while he's selling drugs and ain't doing nothing really for neither one of y'all. And when he go to jail or die, you ain't got a life insurance policy. She ain't got a life insurance policy. You staying in a Section 8 and nobody ain't got nothing. Nobody ain't got nothing. He don't even have enough sense to take the drug money and clean it up. You don't have enough sense to take the drug money and get life insurance on him or save some of the money, and you stay in the same hood and spread the gossip. And then we looking around wondering why it won't stop. You want me to be real? And it's not saying that men don't need to be accountable, but today I'm talking to my ladies. You want them to stop cheating on us? Then we need to stop sleeping with them knowing they sleeping with somebody else. You want them to stop selling drugs? You gonna shut it down in your house. Hold on. Yeah, baby. I'm on live. All right. You want it to stop? Then you stop it. You stop it. You stop him from driving your car knowing that he ain't paying no insurance and you know he drive around the neighborhood selling drugs all day. You know he ain't doing nothing for you. You know he ain't doing nothing for your kids. You know that he ain't doing nothing with himself. Forget the fact that he ain't doing nothing for you. He don't even have no morals and goals to do nothing for himself. But he could sell the drugs. He could sell the dope. He can rob people, kill people, and come late and cheat with other women and sleep with her and sleep with you, produce kids over here, and everybody walking around like it's normal. Until we gotta bury him. And then when we gotta bury him, then we turn around and say this needs to stop. It was supposed to stop before the bullets flowed. It was supposed to stop before the bullets started raining. See, crime and murder don't stop when a murder happens. You got to stop murder before murder. But when you let the guns be in your house, when you let the drugs be in your house, when you don't have no standards and morals and goals, and you don't have enough love for yourself to stand up against the love you have for him, what you think gonna take place? What you think gonna happen if every woman say, you know what, I don't want that in my house? I'm just curious. What you think gonna happen if you say, no, I'm not giving a baby to a dude that don't have no morals and no goals and no dreams and don't want no job and don't want to do nothing with himself? You tell me what's gonna happen. What's gonna happen if the mama say, oh, son, you don't want to do nothing with yourself, you can't come here. And then a woman he's sleeping with say, you don't want to do nothing with yourself, you can't come here. What you think gonna happen? When a woman say, no, you married, I ain't sleeping with you. You go home to your family. Oh, you want to sell drugs? And that means you got enough money to have your own house in your own name with your own car in your own name. That means you got somewhere to hide your drugs, keep your drugs. See, I have learned that it's not the woman's responsibility to change the man, but it's sure our responsibility to watch what type of men we accept. And too many of us accept men that ain't got nothing going for themselves, don't want to do nothing, and they are ramshack in the neighborhoods that our mothers have to stay in and our children have to play in. It's your baby daddy shooting up the playground where your baby gotta stay. It's your baby daddy. It's your baby daddy running through the neighborhood terrorizing where your grandma sit on the porch. It's your baby daddy. And what kills me is 50 million other people a baby daddy. He ain't doing enough for this child, and yet somebody staying pregnant for one of y'all. So at what point, ladies, do we say, we are the ones working, we are the ones paying the bills, the house is in our name, so guess what? I control what type of man is going to be in here, because you're not going to kick down the door and shoot my younger children. You're not going to kick down the door. You're not going to come in and cut through my sofa looking for dope and drugs, because I am that vulnerable where I want a man that has no future to sex me every night. Probably with all kind of AIDS and chlamydia and gonorrhea caked up in his penis, shooting it in me. And then I turn around and produce a baby and gotta still take care of the baby for myself because I'm dealing with a man with no promise and future. There's only so far crime gonna go. Half of them sleeping with all kind of women and sleeping with men, and coming home and sleeping with you. And then they shooting up the block, and you gonna have the mashed potatoes and meatloaf ready for him to eat when he come home like he coming from a 9 to 5. You know how many men will turn around and have their twit cards? You know how many men? You know how many men will turn around and go back to school for a trade if a woman say, I don't want to deal with you with nothing? You can't be a bum and date me. You can't be a bum and be around my kids. And what kills me is half of us dated bums and still ain't learned nothing. Don't care if your first baby daddy was a bum. Okay, you was young. You probably needed some growing up. But you telling me after 3, 4, 5 kids and enough drugs, you ain't still didn't know that there's no future to this? There's no nothing to this? There's no promise to this? I'm not one for masturbation. I'm just keeping it real today. I'm not one for touching on myself, but I'll be doggone that I want some dick that bad that I'm going to let you lay up in here where somebody can come shoot up my house because you laying here. So I'm going to lay with you and let you lay out with me and have nothing to offer me. I could give myself an orgasm for that. When all you got is some hard, stiff penis, they got Mr. Bink has got plenty of them. But listen to what I'm saying, Nicole. It ain't just black women, it's women, period. The only problem is we are already at the lowest bottom of the totem pole as black women. I'm sorry. I don't want an uneducated man. I don't want an uneducated son. Because I'm going to knock on the front door of some of you mamas too. Because see, it ain't always the baby mamas and the old ladies that's supporting them. See you titty breastfeeding mamas who still breastfeeding your grown sons while he around here beating on women, cheating on women, not taking care of his kids, and out here ain't doing nothing with himself, and you got the nerve to uphold him like he an upstanding citizen for the Nobel Peace Prize when you know your son out here shooting, robbing, and taking people. And I'm not talking about just grown people. I'm talking about our little boys. You better say something when your 16 and 17-year-old is breaking in somebody's car. And he just a child. Somebody gonna shoot him like he a grown man. You think if somebody roll up on my property and you think I'm going out there and check for ID, I will shoot your 15-year-old down because I ain't asking for ID if you coming to rob me and mine. Women uphold too much foolishness from the men that we sleep with and the boys that we raise. And somebody got to be bold enough to say it. You don't want to get in their face. You don't want nobody else to tell your child nothing. And you want us to buy some t-shirts and balloons when they die. You buy some t-shirts. You buy some balloons. Because you was the one that added and abetted. I'ma bury my child if my child was innocent and it hurt me. But if my child, God forbid, and I mean this in the name of Jesus, if my son ever touched the streets and doing stuff he ain't got no business, oh, you can come to the funeral if you want, and I'm going to tell you the truth about my son. Because I know a God, that word says if you live by the sword, you die by the same fate. So don't come crying when you people that buried their sons because of your son, and now you got to bury yours. I need my women to stand up and take more pride in who you giving your vagina to. Take more pride in the type of mama you trying to be. Take more pride in what you feel about yourself, where you can sit up here and you can sleep with a woman sleep with a man that's sleeping with another woman that stayed 3 blocks from you, and you beefing with her, and he can't do nothing for you, your children, her or her children, and everybody around here won't cry about it. I'll be doggone. Too many women walking around here with leaking vaginas, smelling like something out the garbage can because you keep opening your legs to a man that's sleeping with everybody and ain't doing nothing for himself and ain't even taking care of himself. Full of all kind of chlamydia, crabs, AIDS, and gonorrhea, and you walking around here like everything is normal. That ain't normal. They sticking their penis in the butt of another man and then come and suck on you. They're going out here doing everything that they want to do. Robbing, stealing, having sex all day, eating what they want to eat, doing what they want to do, and just come lay under you like they've been at Avondale Shipyard for 12 hours. And you sitting up here, baby, I take care of my man. I cook, I clean, step your pussy game up. Because, baby, if he loved you, he wouldn't be coming to me. If he loved himself, he wouldn't be treating you like trash. He coming to you, coming to her, coming in you, coming in her, not doing for his kid, not doing for the older kid, not doing for the younger kid. And yet everybody just like, all right. Everybody just like, he ain't going to the doctor, you ain't going to the doctor. We just all right here full of all kind of chlamydia and yeast infections and bacteria infections and trichomonas and he around here still selling nickel weed and dime bags, going to jail for misdemeanors and come home and y'all still struggling to pay your Section 8 rent. I'm trying to figure it out. I'm trying to figure it out how far we gonna go. Ain't nobody trying to grow. Ain't nobody trying to pick up a trade. Ain't nobody trying to go back to school. You know, you proud of being a CNA. You around here wiping tail and he around here selling drugs, and we just gonna go ahead and we gonna try to figure it out without a couple of little dollars rent, and we just got enough money to go to the club and buy 2-3 drinks, and then that's just gonna be that. And I'm just gonna keep on just gonna give on myself. I mean, just keep on giving myself like I ain't learned nothing. Like I didn't grow up to nothing. Like I didn't better myself in no way. I be doggone, I had to be stupid for baby daddy after baby daddy after baby daddy and wonder what the hell going on. How many trips to the clinic is going to take you to understand? How many times your dog got to get kicked in for you to understand? How many more times? I'm not judging you, sister. I'm saying it because I love you. I'm saying it because I care about you. I want to know. I'm not not coming from a place of judgment. I'm coming from a place of experience. Because let me tell you something. I was 16 when I got pregnant with my first child and had him at 17. But I tell you one thing, I ain't pop out another baby the same way I popped out his, because I'll be doggone, I'll take that same mentality at 35 that I had at 16 and still doing the same stupid shit I was doing when I was 16. I'll be doggone you can say what you want. But I'm not making the same stupid mistakes. I'm going to have to make some new mistakes. But the same ones I'm not going to keep on doing. How many trips to the clinic I need to know that this man ain't nothing for me? That he ain't bring nothing to me? Make something of yourself and let the man who say he love you make something of himself. And listen to me, Regina. Experience ain't the best teacher. We choose to experience some stuff. You ain't gotta get pregnant to know that it's hard. We want to go out there and experience stuff. You know why? Because we think we better than the next person. You can watch a girl get beat on and you gonna sleep with him because you think your vagina better than hers, and he ain't gonna treat you like he treat her. Like something about you just gonna make him all of a sudden be so much better than her, because in your mind, she ain't got what you got. Baby, you didn't have to experience that. As soon as he treats you the same way he treated her, you thought the grass was green on the other side. You know what happens? Y'all both in the same boat, and now y'all both trying to be friends, and both of y'all want to get together and have a doggone counseling session, or y'all want to sit up here and have kumbaya so y'all could talk about the man that both of y'all experienced the same way, because somehow you thought you was going to get treated better. Somehow you thought you was better than her. Somehow you believed the lies he told you and thought that she was nothing, and she ain't this and she ain't that. So you turned around and thought you was going to shit on her. Because, baby, she could never be you. We ain't the same, sis. We ain't the same. Baby, you better step your game up, because, baby, he would never. Oh, yeah, he would always. Because until he want to change, ain't nothing about your cat going to make him change. He got to want to change. Why you thinking he better than you? You think you better than somebody. You think you giving something better than this woman when you don't even know this woman. You don't even know what she did trying to keep this man. But you done compared yourself to her, then got with him thinking you gonna do something she ain't do, and then turn around and think you can put your mouth on her, and now you in the same boat, and now you all of a sudden, girl, we just gotta come together. Really? It's time for us to grow. We ain't stupid. We play stupid. We play dumb. We play dumb because truth of the matter is we be wanting that man. That's what it be. You be wanting that man. That's all it is. Hold on, y'all. Trying to get this jacket off. You be wanting that man. You be there, put yourself on a pedestal. You be there, set up there and glorified and amplified yourself, and then turn around and find yourself in the same boat that his first baby mama was in, his second, third, and fourth baby mama was in. Listen to me, baby. All of us been through heartbreak. I'm not exempt. You're not exempt. But I'm telling you to make some better decisions. Let me tell you something right now. Any heartbreak or any foolish thing that come our way is going to have to catch me off guard, because I'm a thinking woman now. I'm a praying woman now. I'm a woman that thinks 2 and 3 times. I'm a woman that asks questions. I'm a woman that reads. I'm not going to be a stupid woman that just got a feeling full of emotion and sleep with a man and give him a baby. We all right with just giving people babies. Ain't none of us getting a ring. Show me where he married you at least. Come on, ladies. I am just saying this to say, because yes, I know I went on a rant, because I get high in emotion, because I want us to win. But I can't want you to win if you in a losing lane. You want to have all these women empowerment seminars. I can't empower bullshit. I truth to bring change and empower the change. That's what I'm about. Don't call me if you don't want me to tell you the truth, because I got to get you to change so I can let you grow in your change. Everybody want yes men. Oh, baby, it's going to be all right. And I encourage you, and we got to stick together. I can't stick with you if you sitting around here doing foolish stuff. That ain't sticking together. That's watching you destroy yourself. And there was women who loved me enough not to watch me destroy myself. So I love you too much to watch you destroy yourself. So the minute you open your legs to a drug dealer, to a dude that ain't got no goals, I am telling you that, baby, you are not building yourself up. I am not amen in foolishness no more. And I don't want nobody to amen mine. Because you got to pay attention to something. Why we ain't having men empowerment seminars? Every time you look up, women need to stick together and kumbaya and come by here, my Lord. And our men ain't getting empowered and they ain't growing and they having seminars. When they around here spreading their loins and their penis to men, women, children, dogs, chickens, cows, ain't doing nothing with themselves. But women got to come together and women got to do it. You know why? Because we are the helpmeet. I love you too much not to say it. But this is ridiculous. I don't know too many drug dealers with their own house. I don't know too many gangsters with their own kind of cars. Or maybe they might have a car because they like to be flashy for some reason. It just kills me how you a killer with 20-inch Ram sound blasting down the street with no job and telling the police I ain't do nothing. Well, you just screaming, here I am. Who talking to our men and saying, sir, you are more than your pants around your ass and a gun in your hip? But if nobody telling our men they more than that, and we go sleep with them as they are, they gonna keep on doing. Why do I have to change if I can sleep with you, her, make babies with you, her, sell drugs, not bringing nothing, making these little nickel and dime bags, do nothing for y'all but bring you back a couple of STDs and a couple of babies, and nothing changes. Nothing. I am so tired, so beyond exhausted of this patty cake ass syndrome we got in the black community, where we aiding and abetting everything. We have money for everything that values nothing. I don't want to put another damn balloon in the sky for a murder victim when we could take that same money and take that murderer and make him a businessman. Send him to school to be a welder, electrician. They spend more time in jail learning about electricity than they do when they could have took the trade on the street. So you had to go to jail for 18 years and come out with a license to fix cars when that's an 18-month program on the street? Oh, but what's going to change if the women say you can't come here? I just want to know. Just not grade your own paper. What would happen if every woman that was sleeping with him said, you can't come here? You can't sleep with me. What would happen if every mother said, oh no, son, you can't bring that kind of stuff in my house? Where you got it from? What would happen if every woman said, oh, I don't sleep with married men? I'm just curious. to know what would happen if we closed our legs and closed our houses. Honestly, what would happen if we closed our legs, closed our houses, and closed our mouths? I'm just saying. My vagina ain't available to you. My energy from my wisdom that God give me ain't available to you. And my house ain't available to you. So all the stuff that you did in the streets, I hope the streets got somewhere to keep you. I just want to know. But this the thing, Ashley. They being domestic even when we not doing it. But let me tell you something. Show these niggas you just as crazy as them. Listen to me. You can't sleep with me, nigga. That's what I said. And I said the word nigga because grown men and niggas is two different things. Look up the definition and you'll understand. You can't sleep with me. You can't come in my house. You can't call my phone. And I ain't talking about that foolishness when you play, girl. Don't call me. I'm talking about when you block their number and delete them off social media where they can't even come, and you get the restraining orders and you get the peace bonds. And when they turn around and try to come to your house, talk about they won't fight you and all that, and you come cocked and loaded and say, like I said, get from around my freaking house. You can't come around me and my children. And you up on him and let him know, as for this house and as for me, I'm going to war. Watch how domestic violence change. See, you got to take that energy you have that you directed towards his other baby mama and direct it to him. Where you stalking her page and rolling up on her job and trying to fight her because she's sleeping with him, but he can come lay with you like ain't nothing happened. Oh, what would happen if you give him the same energy? And he come through that door and you have knocked his head off for playing with you. I said you can't come here. I said you can't sleep with me. I said I ain't talking to you. And that's what I meant. Now, whatever foolishness you got from the streets, that's where you go back to. And if you come in here playing with me, I got something that's going to hold you in a hospital or send you to your maker. Because you ain't about to come in here and fight on me because I don't want to deal with your bull. Have that same aggression. You ain't fighting because you don't know what you work. You trying to make that Negro see what you work. You don't think that he know? He know. He know exactly what you work. You just trying your best to try to make him acknowledge it. Baby, if after sleeping with him, letting him in your house, letting him drive your car with no job, no nothing going for himself, and you to pop 3 babies for him, he don't know what you worth, baby. He is ignoring what you're worth. And trust me when I tell you ain't none of them kingpins. Because you wouldn't be staying in the hood. He got you staying in the hood. He ain't driving nothing. You got a Toyota Corolla that need an oil change and the brake light been on for 3 years. And you around here telling me you got you somebody. He ain't even push a major weight. If you're going to, listen to me. If you're going to be a hoe, be the best hoe. If you're going to be a drug dealer, you deal with the best drug dealer. But you mean to tell me I'm going to take your lying, your cheating, your beating, all this foolishness, and you pushing nickels and dime bags and getting my dough kicked? I mean, what doggone? I need to go mess with the mob. Somebody who got lawyers and doctors and judges in their pocket. I mean, if we going to do it illegal, do it. You messing with dudes that can sign themselves out of jail and think that they pushing major dope. And you wonder why you can't get a pair of Jordans out here for your baby when your first baby, the school, you call it girl. Look, that dog ain't nothing, girl. He don't do nothing for my baby. Girl, school came around, he couldn't even get my baby school supplies. What you thought he was going to do when he's selling nickel bags of weed? How you have fun? You thought the nickel bags of weed was going to get you? You had to buy your own medicine for the chlamydia. So what you thought was going to happen when your baby went to school? Close our legs, close our house, close our mouth. That's my clarion call. I didn't know no other way to say it because maybe now y'all understand. And God forgive me if I dishonored him in any other way. And I'm taking lessons that I learned, y'all. I'm taking lessons that I learned. No, I didn't sleep with no drug dealers, but I didn't sleep with the best men. So what I'm saying is I had to make better decisions. And I'm trying every day to be better. You ain't tired of itching and burning. You ain't tired of him not coming home, not answering your phone. You ain't tired of calling him because your baby need some new tennis. You ain't tired of when he have your baby, he posting pictures on social media of everything you bought the baby. You ain't tired. I'm just asking. Because I damn sure know I am. I'm tired of seeing it. I hope y'all get tired. But that's what I'm saying, Miss Ruffin. We live and we learn. But we live and we learn not to keep it to ourselves. I didn't go live to keep it to myself. I went live because I need somebody else to know that, baby, if I learn something, I now got to teach you. I need my mothers to come out the church and stop acting like Papa wasn't cheating on you. I need my first ladies to come up off that pulpit and stop acting like your husband was always pastor so-and-so. I need Deacon and Rev, and Dr. Bishop, on all these goddamn titles, and we ain't teaching nobody nothing. I need you to stop so busy trying to be your deaconess and talk about the hoe you used to be to the girl that's being a hoe so you can help her become the deaconess you became. You done got your big ass hat and you sitting on the front row of the church and talking about the girl with the short skirt on like your long skirt didn't go up. A short skirt and a long skirt go up the same way. I need us to grab some of these youngsters. Your work ain't in the building. Your work is on the street where our sons getting shot and our daughters getting pregnant. Stop acting like you've been baptized in communion and you've been purified in the waters of Lake Minnetonka with Prince your whole god doggone life. And tell these young girls, I didn't always do it right. Some of us got too much doggone amnesia, like you done ran into a brick wall and boop, I became saved. Boop, I always walk right. Boop, I'm the Virgin Mary's sister. How many of our youngsters gotta get killed? You driving to church all early because you want to get your parking spot and you want to hurry up and so the pastor can see you and shake your hand and everybody know you the minister of music and you around here sleeping with boys and having sex with little girls. That's why the people, you be quick to run them homosexuals out the church because they could identify that spirit on you. I ain't around here telling my daughter I walked up rightly, baby. If I rode a penis, I rode it the best. And that's why I'm telling you to watch who you sleep with. Because when I went out there, I didn't make the best decisions. I went out there head first and I wanted what I wanted. So I'm not going to sit on here and preach to y'all like I didn't have my fair share. I had enough of my fair share before I watch it destroy my community like it almost destroyed me. That's why I say what I say. You won't give me a pulpit and give me a microphone. Give it to me in the middle of the project. That's where I wanted it. I'm going to tell you what I don't know. I'm going to tell you what God delivered me from. So sick of it. I'm sick of it all. I'm sick of the drugs. I'm sick of the guns. I'm sick of the murder. I'm sick of the holier than thou. I'm sick of all these titles. You're elder elect. Then you become rev. Then you become deacon. Then you become bishop. We got more titles with no anointing and ain't saving and changing a goddamn thing. We got robes, collars, dogs, German shepherds, and cars, Bentleys, houses, churches, and ain't saving souls. Give me an anointing, raw and uncut. I'll take that. Give me a prostitute that's honest before you give me a first lady that's full of crap and full of herself. Give me a pimp that's full of dope before you give me a pastor that think he got to have somebody opening his car door and wiping his head and giving him water because he think he's somebody. I want an honest one. That's where change come from. Because as long as the church ignoring the street, we ain't going to get nowhere. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of seeing it. And I'm sorry if I said something that offended you. But I'm going to tell you this. The Jesus I know talked in parables where the people could understand. So maybe you're going to get it. Maybe you'll understand it now. Or maybe it's going to take for you to go to the clinic and get something that penicillin can't cure for you to get it. Women, close your legs, close your house, and close your mouth. Change ain't just going to come out the sky. God said, my people who are called by my name will seek my face and humble themselves. Turn from their wicked ways. You can't tell me that the change ain't in us. We just don't want to change. So don't talk about crime when you in love with the criminal. Because the criminal, your son, your man, your daddy, your uncle, your cousin. Half of y'all be around here repping on them. Repping. Baby, because they don't want to play with me because I call my cousin and he'll come at his bitch out. What? Did you not see the 3-year-old girl that was playing outside? But that's what I call my cousin and he'll come bang this whole block up. That's what you bucked up about it. Well, be bucked up when somebody come bang up the block he's standing on. Yeah, they don't want because my baby daddy don't play. He sure don't. That's why you on baby number 3. You need to take them pills 3 times a day. Man, y'all look, I'm gone. Cause I know that we as women could do better than this here. Because I did better. We got to do better. Yes, sis, he playing. It's just, I can't. when I get to the root of the drugs, and when I get to the root of the crime, and I start hearing some of the stuff that I hear, is always a woman somewhere cooking her dry ass meatloaf and mashed potatoes, feeding this fool who ain't doing nothing for her after he done shot up somebody's child. You around here, you done bought some noodles, made some spaghetti, threw some ground meat in there and say, baby, I cooked for him, baby, and takes care of him, and you just yes, boo. And we proud of producing nothing. But I'm tired. I'm tired of burying black men that look like me. I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm so far and beyond it. It is piercing my soul on a level where you don't know what else to say. Because I'm really tired of my women going to the store, stealing clothes, getting dressed to go to the club, barely making money, making enough money just to get by, sleeping with a man that ain't got nothing, and we think we producing something for the black neighborhood. It gotta be different. I said this, and I'm going to say it again. If you could open your legs to him, to talk to him with the lips between your legs, and you could talk to him with the lips on your face. So talk life into that man. And tell that man, you want to be with me, you got to be something. You got to have some goals. There's a introduce him to programs. Hey, they got this program that half our men can't read. They got this program that'll tell you about a TWIC card. Let me show you about saving. Let me teach you about investments. Let me teach you about entrepreneurship. Let me help you. Have you ever thought about getting a TWIC card? They got a lot of jobs on the river where men who have convictions can still get a job. They got this construction thing where you can learn to be a welder, a carpenter, an electrician. Let me talk to you with the lips on my face if you want to kiss on me. You can't eat me and can't feed me. You can't eat me and can't feed me. Something gotta shake. I think I'm finished venting. I'm going. I just want us to be better so bad. I want us to win so bad. That is, it shakes my soul. I will leave a man who ain't producing nothing in a minute. And I will move on with my life. Before I tolerate anything that I tolerated when I was 16, 17, 18, 21. All right, y'all. I'm going for real. I love y'all, for real. I only talk because I love you. Peace, love, and hair grease.